What's going on, guys? I'm about to check out Fresh and Fit. Apparently, they debated or spoke to some girl that got triggered. They calling her a city girl. I don't know if she a city girl yet. That's to be determined. But let's check this out, man. You know I enjoy watching their clips. And it seems like you guys enjoy me watching their clips and watching it with me. All right, so let's check this out. I will be giving my commentary in between. If you want to watch the original uninterrupted, go and check them out. All right, hit the like button. Let's go.
And are honest and loyal. Sure, they are somewhere in the world.
Very rare, though. Very rare. The more money and status a man has, the less likely he is to be loyal to you. That's the reality. Men are only as loyal as their options most of the time.
Last one here. Why do people cheat? Because they're horny.
Want new pussy.
Why do you want new pussy?
Because you want new experiences, right?
We're tired of yours.
Well, you're never gonna try it.
That's not what they. Yeah, you took it personal.
Well, the reason why is because men want.
She took that personal. That's what that was. She took that. You're never gonna try. That's not what. Okay, they made a general statement. I disagree with that aspect. I do think you can have fun and mix things up and whatever, but I don't think that it's to the point where they're saying, all right, they're making it seem like you just gonna be out here wilding out. Nah, it's not. It's not like that. I believe that if communication is good, you should be able, especially as the man, to have some fun. As long as you communicate. Right? I do think that that depends on your relationship too as well.
A variety. Like women like to explore new things and new experiences. Men kind of look at the same way, but it's with women. Men want men want variety of women. That's just how it is. Women want a variety of emotions with one man. Men want a variety of sexual options with women. That's just how it is.
So you're not loyal?
Most cases.
That's stupid.
Well, I disagree because I've seen a lot of relationships where like they were like, I don't know, the couple like really loves each other. So I would challenge that notion.
That doesn't change the fact
I think
that he
that's
doesn't
your
want
experience though. Like your experience. Like I honestly think like
your
that doesn't speak for every.
Well, you just did that yourself, right? Because what he's explaining could be done and it could still be an extreme amount of love in the relationship, right? You just defined love as only one way of relationship, which you like. So you're the one that's actually kind of doing that. I think both of them to some extent. I think she just did it 1,000 times more. Fresh and Fit, like maybe like 5% just now in that one statement.
Single man in the
she
billion,
did like 100.
I never said all. I said a majority.
Okay, then
and a
majority, but we still can't prove that though. We can't prove the majority out of the billion of people in the world that every guy wants a different girl. Like I just disagree with that notion.
Yeah, you statistics.
You disagree with the reality and
That's
biology?
your reality.
Majority.
I think it's
Okay, hold on.
American
That's
culture.
your
Hold on.
reality.
Look. This is what I mean when I say that so women are solipsistic in nature and don't understand another perspective. Men and women are biologically different. Okay. That's a irrefutable fact. Men can bust nuts to the day we die and we can bring thousands of kids to term, right? Because men have a less of a parental investment.
This video might not be monetized. Go and check me out on Patreon.
In the biological process of child creation than women do. The women have to be way more invested in the birth process because you guys carry the child. So this is why women are way more picky than men are. Right? A couple of you said during the podcast that you're very selective. Men aren't as selective as women are. So men have a higher proclivity to want to have more partners. Now, with that said, some guys don't have the sexual market value or the status or the ability to get multiple women. So they'll sit there and say, I'm monogamous. But the reality is most men are monogamous by force, not through choice. If you give an average guy a couple $1 million and a Lamborghini, he's probably going to be fucking bitches tomorrow. That's the reality. Now, are there some guys out there that are super religious and going to be monogamous? Of course. But that's a minority of men. The majority of men, if given the option to cheat without being, losing their girlfriend or losing their family or whatever, will do it. It's just that they might not do it, but most men.
Well, it wouldn't be cheating then, right? Or at least not the way that I'm thinking of it. Right? If you have an agreement, then it's not cheating.
Want multiple women. This is a biological fact. This isn't my opinion or what I think or my reality. It is reality.
But okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand all of that. But like I don't know. I
she
just
do.
think that
You don't know, right?
it's not true for
So you don't know
Like,
why.
because I do know. I do know.
Okay, so why is that?
But I myself think that there are people out there that do want to find the love of their life. Like
Men?
that's- Men, yes.
Okay,
men.
but are you aware of the fact that men can have the love of their life and still want to have sex with other
Well,
women?
I just don't. Maybe I'm. Maybe I'm
Because
delusional.
you living in a box.
Okay,
but
please answer the question.
I would like.
hold
like
on.
that-
For 2 seconds. Are you aware of the fact that a man can easily love a woman but want to have sex with other girls?
True.
I'm aware of that, but so
Okay.
can women. Do like. I mean, it's
Not really.
Well, not really, because when a girl's with a guy, and you even admit it yourself that women are from way more emotional. Like with
Right,
a woman,
but-
if she's with a man that she truly loves and admires and respects, she's not going to look at other men a lot of the times. Like other men are invisible to her, but for us, we could be with the love of our life. We're still going to want other girls. And if we got
Invisible in the sense of being with them. It wouldn't even be a thought. Right? And being attracted or like saying, hey, this person's hot or things of that nature, they might have that thought as long as they're not being disrespectful. It might come across their mind. But I believe that he means in a sense of thinking for relationships.
the chance to have sex with that girl without getting in trouble for it, we'll take it.
Even yourself, you mentioned
I
the
mean-
guy made you question yourself because he's
Right,
doing
but
some
he
actions.
wasn't the love of
hold
my
on.
life.
But before that, you didn't do anything. Why is that?
like because first off, I wasn't really like seeing him as someone I foresaw myself being with forever.
Understandable.
Like, so I guess that's why.
But imagine if you really loved them, it would be even further where you wouldn't do anything with anybody else.
No, if I was with the partner of my life.
What's
then
your
no.
argument here?
So I
She
just
don't have
don't
one.
agree that like I think it's like just kind of
You don't agree that the sky's blue then?
negative.
What are you saying, bro?
You don't
That
agree. You don't agree
Every
that
guy,
the sky's
so
blue.
like, but can I ask you? So you think like every guy, regardless, he's with the love
I
of
never
his
said
life?
every.
Okay, well,
Said a majority.
majority.
Yeah.
You are stating that majority of men, although they're married to the love of their life, they have the opportunity to cheat. They're going to cheat on her. Like,
Yes.
You
And
know,
So
if
then that's like I just disagree with that.
if they were able
Like-
if they were able to cheat without being caught and lose their money, their family, etc., and there wouldn't be any negative ramifications, they probably
Could just communicate and develop an agreement. I wouldn't cheat no matter what. Because that's just not my style. But as in would I have fun and let it be known and us have an agreement that I'm about to have fun? That's different. But I'm not cheating. Like, no, that's crazy. No. Just communicate.
would do it. Like, for example, if their wife was like, you know what? That girl wants to sleep with you. You know what? I don't care, baby. Go ahead. Here's a free
That's
pass.
not
They
cheating.
would take it.
Here's
Will you take it?
here's the
That's not cheating.
tip
Huh?
for you, huh?
Will you take it?
Me?
No.
That
Women don't
is
dictate shit
not
about how I do
cheating.
things. Like
Well, if you are you in a relationship?
yes. And I do what the fuck I want to do. I didn't bust my ass and make all this money so I could fuck one girl. That's stupid. And
Oh,
that's how a
okay.
lot of men that make money think. Like, that's
That's
the reality.
funny.
Like, men don't go out there and become successful and everything else like that to have a woman dictate how the fuck they're going to, live their life. The thing that made me attractive
True.
in the first place because I live my life on my terms. I'm not going to give that up because I get a girl. And she's fiercely loyal to me, right? Obviously, because that's a woman's job is to be loyal to a man sexually. And I'm loyal to her where she's the only girl I care about from that perspective.
Loyal to a
Men
man,
and women love
period.
differently, and we provide loyalty in different ways. And men don't provide loyalty through sexual fidelity. That's your job. That's a woman's job is to provide sexual fidelity. Men provide love loyalty, where I give a shit about you. I will protect and fight for you, right? I'll lay my life on the line for you. That's how men show loyalty. But women tend to conflate the two and think that we're the same and we provide loyalty the same. No, because men and women are different. We bring different things to the table, which includes the
True.
utility that we bring to the table. Your job as a female is to not be a whore and embarrass.
Nah, that's true. He's cooking. He is cooking. It's different. Like a lot of women, right? Not all, but a lot of women try to do this comparison of whenever you say, "Hey, woman, I don't think that it would be good for them if they did this." Well, then men shouldn't be doing that. So you saw how when he said, "Hey, men can mess with another woman and still love their partner," and her first reaction was, "So could a woman." No, no, it's not the same. It's different.
Me. And my job as a man is to provide for you, take care of you, and fight and protect you and die if I need to to keep you alive. That's more important. What's better? I think most women will prefer a guy that'll sit there and fight for them and die in the process than some pussy that'll sit there, I'll never cheat on you, but won't protect her in times of peril.
But I think
Can't
so,
argue.
like also
They
too.
can't argue.
Okay, imagine, like, just imagine, like, there's this guy, he makes money, he's hot, he's married, and he's really like loves his wife, right? Like, so he like, then you're saying he's like basically a pussy if he won't cheat on, like, act on his desires
She
to
didn't
cheat
say-
on her.
I didn't say that.
You didn't say that. What? How do we get to that? Now she's trying to force opinions on him to make him a bad guy. He didn't say that in any way, shape, or form.
What I am saying is that if I put him in a room with his wife and I said, yo, your wife is not going to, you can go ahead and have sex with another girl. She's not going to care. She's actually okay with it. They'll take that opportunity. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Also, you're not seeing the guys that are married, they jerk off, go to strip clubs, they sign up for OnlyFans because they want other girls, but to protect their marriage, they don't want to do it in plain sight. So the thing is, like, you're not.
Or the lack of intimacy, too. Let's be clear. Sometimes when you're in a relationship for long periods of time, and men, our drive might be a little bit higher, depending, right? Not trying to generalize, but that is the case sometimes. And what if your chick comes home and she's like tired from work? She's like, I'm tired. Not tonight. It would be beneficial if you had an established agreement where it's like, no problem. Let me go call up one of the good old faithfuls, right? And go, get it in. Just for an example. I think that would benefit you in these cases, man.
Not seeing the behind the scenes that most men do. They have that like aversion to their girlfriend. Or
right. Why do you think all these men are signing up for OF and all these things? Right? There's a lot of people that they ain't getting it. One time a month? That sounds ridiculous. One time a week? Sounds ridiculous as well. Depending on how old he is.
Yeah, men want variety. It is what it is. It's just that, like I said, most guys are monogamous by force, not because they want to be. It's because their girl will leave them or they don't have the ability to get another girl. But if they could, they would. This is why pornography, right, a lot of times is consumed by married men. Strip clubs are frequented by married men. Guys get sugar babies, Hooters, all that shit. Yeah, men want variety. Women don't have the same thirst for male sexuality. That's why male strip clubs aren't a thing. There's no fucking restaurants that I could think of where guys wear nothing and serve women. Women don't give a fuck about that. Women don't need this.
And mind you, I don't mean they want to marry stuff they see at the strip club. They don't mean they want to marry what they see on Twitter or Instagram. Right? And just want to, sometimes have some fun.
Women don't have the same sexual urge that men do. Women want promiscuity. They want to be sexual with just one guy. Men want to be sexual with as many women as possible.
I'll tell you this. You know why they're Hooters? Not for the wings. All right.
But what else? Were you going to say something else? I don't know if you...
No, I'm good. I just wanted to confirm.
Yeah,
I was on the right track.
I get it that it's difficult to hear.
No, that I can remember.
I mean, I still don't
think I've ever been a
believe what you
believe what I believe.
Well, you're wrong.
Well, then, you know what? That's cool. You don't always have to be right in life.
You should though. You should for your own sake.
So I'm telling you the sky's blue and you're arguing with me and saying it's purple and you're going to believe that it's purple.
That's a tangible scientific fact. You can't like prove what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Then like you could be right, but you can't really.
I am right.
Prove it.
I am right. I could prove it with. I could prove it with.
Wait, hold on. What is more right? How you feel or facts and data behind what he's saying? What's more right?
Well,
logically.
There's actual facts and data behind it. And if you want to get scientific, you could probably go there if you wanted to. But whatever, you just want to disagree, that's okay.
Have the data? Do you have it?
Yes, it's online.
Okay.
It's
so like, okay.
So you're saying how I feel, my personal opinion versus facts. What's more relevant? What's more important?
I think for your world, like
my world,
for your own like life.
We're in the same world.
Right. I understand that. But like I'm okay. What I meant by world was like your own like life experience, right? I think it only matters what you.
No, forget my experience. What is actually the facts behind all of our lives?
She
What's
don't
actually
know.
there in front of us?
Right. I mean, I understand that. I'm just saying, why can't
you just jibber
people
jabbing
just
at this point?
Okay,
like,
look,
what are they?
sometimes we got to tell people that they're low IQ. You're making low IQ statements right now. Okay, room temperature IQ type statements. If I'm telling you that a male's biology is designed for them to have sex with as many women as
Myron, he don't care. He'll smoke your boots in like an instant. Myron don't care. Damn.
Possible, which is why we can get a boner
say
quickly,
I'm
we get aroused
cold-blooded.
very quickly, we can bust a nut quickly. Men typically
That's
want to have sex
cold-blooded.
with as many women as possible. That's why when you see men that are celebrities or men that have status, etc., they almost always have affairs with other women. I mean, there's a trend here. You know, men are only as faithful as their options most of the time. Hell, your own relationship proved this. He was picking up a bitch on Halloween. Why was he doing that?
I didn't care though.
But that's not my
You did
point.
care.
Like,
But that's not
mean,
that's
Wow.
that's not
that's not like my
That has nothing
husband
to do-
picking up a bitch on Halloween. Like,
it illustrates my
I just,
point.
So
Can
you
be
don't
quick?
hold
Hold on,
like
hold
no.
on.
What
Be
I'm
quiet,
saying.
be quiet, be quiet.
Okay,
Be quiet
I'll
for 2
be quiet.
seconds.
I'm a woman, right?
The point I made earlier.
Shut up. Oh my gosh. First of all, you can't say, okay, I'll be quiet and then keep talking. That's crazy. Also, now you're trying to push the whole misogynist thing. No. You're blatantly arguing with facts and refusing to actually just accept the truth. Everyone else, right? All the other women there are in their feminine energy. You're the only one trying to get masculine right now.
Was
Is that it?
in your own relationship, the guy wanted other women. That's why you left him. That proves my point.
Right, but I wasn't married. Like, marriage is a sacred, like, important thing. And like what you're saying
There's
is
divorce.
like, oh, it's okay
She's
for
crazy.
men to just go cheat on their
I didn't
wives.
say it's
like,
okay. I didn't say it's okay.
I have a problem with that.
I didn't say it's
We're
okay.
not
I said
arguing-
most
like-
men. I didn't say it's okay.
Yeah, she's getting
this is-
emotional.
So I think
You're
that's
hearing-
actually low.
She's getting emotional. She's not listening, right? She's just arguing right now just to argue. You can tell. Look at her face. She's emotional. She's emotional as hell.
Can you shut up for 2 seconds? Can you shut up for 2 seconds?
But I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
go cheat on
Be
you.
quiet. Shut up for 2
Okay.
seconds. Because you didn't have any answers earlier, but all of a sudden you got
I
fucking
see why you're
answers.
single, man.
Okay?
Good.
Like, I'm telling you that men and women are very different from a biological standpoint. This is a fact. Okay? Men want to have sex with as many women as possible. Women typically want to get the best guy possible. It is what it is. I'm saying they're more likely to cheat than men want to cheat a lot of the times. They might not do it for personal reasons, religious reasons, but that doesn't change that they still want to do it. Now you're saying, well, I have a problem in a relationship, blah, 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 or a marriage. That doesn't really change anything because they're still going to want other women. It just comes
Whatever,
down to
man.
what they're able to.
I was just about to say, she's not listening to a single word. Wind that back. I could look at her face, her body language, her whole demeanor, and tell. It don't matter what you say. You could pull up the information right in front of her face. She don't want to hear nothing. She is in her emotions right now. This is a waste of time. I would have just kicked her out. She interrupted too many times, bro.
Relationship, blah, 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 or a marriage.
Way too
that
many
doesn't really
times.
change anything because they're still
Get
going to
outta
want other
here.
women. It just comes
Whatever,
down to
man.
what they're able to do. What do you mean? What do you
I
mean,
just said whatever. Like,
Get him, Myron.
like, obviously, it's not going to go anywhere. I have a low IQ apparently.
You do, because I'm
Good.
telling you
'Cause,
that men
like,
and women
I have
are
a low
different
IQ
biologically.
because I believe
You hear
like,
arguing?
getting
You
married.
see this? Does this seem feminine in any way, shape, or form? Does this seem like feminine energy in any way? Hell no.
Means you're going to be faithful to that person.
That's
so that's
cool.
low IQ.
No. That's
Apparently.
fine. But what I'm telling you is that men still want other women. You're saying you're making a moral
Right.
argument. I'm giving you
I
a very,
understand that,
I'm
but,
giving you a
like,
biological
I'm not
argument.
even letting him
Okay,
talk.
I never said it was
understand that.
right because you're hearing what you want to hear, and I'm just telling you this is how men think and this is what they are.
Facts.
You're saying, well, it's wrong to cheat in a marriage. You're right about that. It is wrong to cheat in a marriage. I never
Yeah, she's arguing points that you never even argued in the first place. She just feels so hurt and emotional. Like, come on.
said it's right. But you're hearing what
Okay.
you want to hear.
Okay,
Facts.
that's not true because you did say like that you would cheat if you were married. So
She's
No, she
drunk.
said, "Are you loyal in your relationship?" I said, "I don't. I have multiple.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be monogamous in my relationship."
so I don't
I'm
like
not married.
understand.
I'm not
really.
married.
He's honest.
and then I'm honest with my girl. I told
Yeah.
her up front, I'm not going to be monogamous.
Yeah.
To you.
And she
Okay,
chose to
then,
do it. it's
then,
not cheating.
then that's
I
your
love that
business.
point.
Not cheating.
So see
That's your
how
business.
you're hearing
But-
what you want to hear. You're not
No,
really paying attention.
I disagree.
She is blatantly hearing what she wants to hear. I'm telling you, she's so focused on emotions, she don't know what else to think.
That I was hearing what I wanted to hear because you did.
You just assumed I was married.
I didn't say that. I didn't assume that.
Yes, you did.
Said if you were. You said if you were.
Well, I didn't even say that because she asked if I was in a relationship. I said no. I said yes.
The lack of accountability. Not 1 second is this woman just gonna just say, "Okay, I was wrong. My bad." You want them to move on? Stop arguing. There's nothing to argue.
But I'm not monogamous. She said, "Are you loyal in your relationship?" But I'm not married.
What's your name
Because the
again?
whole argument is based on marriage right now.
What's your name again?
Kayla.
I don't know Kayla.
Okay. Like, no, I know that. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I get it. The thing that I was like,
Bro, Kayla, grab the umbrella, man.
it was just like, if you're married, I know you're not married, but like, if you.
Because the problem is that you're listening with your feelings and you're not listening with your ears. You're assuming things and you're just making ridiculous. Well, I think this and I think that. What you think and how the world really works are two different things. Men want other women.
She ain't listening.
And your own relationship proves that point, which is what I'm trying to illustrate, that men a lot of the times are not naturally wired to be monogamous.
She not listening.
And they don't want to be.
She not listening,
Kayla,
bro. I promise you.
Myron, please? There you go.
Yeah, look, she's...
Bro, I don't give a fuck if you make eye contact.
No, it's funny, bro, but...
Nah, it's because she's like so emotional. Yeah, you don't have to make eye contact. Right, that was weird, but she is so emotional that she is not even looking in the direction. You can tell, right? It's either she's emotional, she's zoned out, or she's smoking. One of the three.
But
she's triggered right now, but it's like,
triggered,
but here's the thing. You didn't have answers throughout the whole pod. Now you want to argue with me about morality and shit. It's like, no, facts are facts. Like, men are not monogamous by nature. Men want as many women as possible. The only thing that holds men a lot of times from having as many women as possible is their financial status, their attractiveness, their ability to have game and charisma, etc. But if you leave a man to his own devices, they're going to have multiple women. That's how it goes. You know?
It depends. I'm kind of focused on what I'm doing. Right? Fun is fun, but I'm not trying to have like a roster. Right? Like I'm too old for that. Just give me a good one who's loyal, who don't argue, right? Submissive, nice, cooks, cleans, supportive. And the occasional fun. Sometimes I don't ask for much. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't need to have like a harem. Yeah, that's insane.
Whether you agree with that is irrelevant. The facts are the facts.
At least he's being honest.
And I didn't say all men. I said a majority. So are there men out there that will be faithful in your dream world? Of course, but they're far and few between. And a lot of times you're not going to want them anyway because they're probably ugly and fat. That's why they're fucking monogamous. Ta-da!
Or weird.
You can also look at nature like animals. Like women are meant to be like loved and like have a kid, and then the like male like look at lions. The male lion is going to have sex with many to like make a bigger population. That's just how it is. We have something in our body that makes us like more love because we are a baby machine to make the population bigger. That is just facts. I hate to hear this myself, but this is just fact.
But you can still like, because everything he was saying, like, the truth hurts. And like what I get you, you know, but like all of my friends think like this, all of my friends. And I like,
right. Who cares? If it hurts, it hurts. You know how much harsh realities that men have to face on a day-to-day basis? What are you talking about? Right? That the difference is most women, they face harsh realities later on in life. They face harsh realities early too, but not as much as men. We face that early. In order to become a man, you got to go through the ringer. Right? You got to get your rounds in. Every type of experience and pain. If you really want to become a man's man, you have to have seen it, gone through it, witnessed it, something, right? And then you learn from those experiences. So, like seeing a lot of females find out things for the first time is like, I'm not going to act like I'm surprised because it is the man's job to lead woman, right? But there's a lot of stubborn females, like not all, but just there's a lot out here that just refuse to receive the information.
From my past relationship, I just everything he's saying, that's what I learned from my past relationship. I never expect anything from a man because I
There's a lot of chicks that still think their male friends don't want to smash. You think your male friends don't want to? Let's not waste my time.
know they're never gonna be faithful. I just know.
Damn
That's
well they
when
trying to
be
smash.
unfaithful. When they be unfaithful, I'm not surprised. I'm just like, okay, and it doesn't hurt me. It's
See,
like, you know?
it's raining. What do you have? An umbrella. It rains on you. No umbrella. Because she's preparing for the worst. You're not. You're assuming the best.
Well, why? I don't understand why the notion of like negativity is pushed so hard. I think that's like why it's just
What
like
the hell she talking
depressing.
about?
It's life.
But it's true.
But that's not true.
It's depressing. You better deal with it, and then you'll be able to manage. You know what I mean? Deal with reality, bro. Take that red pill, metaphorically.
There's a lot of beautiful things and people that happen in life, and why not think positive? Like
No. You can think
Yeah.
positive, but there's reality and truth. And if it's raining outside, you walk outside with an umbrella, you're gonna get wet.
whatever.
True.
I don't know.
Like,
Whatever. Okay. All right. I stopped talking to people when they start acting like that.
you're not wrong though. Like,
What's
you're-
negative about
your
men
thinking
wanting
is
to
not-
be
She
promiscuous?
is
Like, I
wrong.
don't get like that's just a biological reality.
So just you know what?
Fuck it.
Husbands can cheat.
I never said they can. I just said they're have a
It's
higher
all
proclivity
great.
to.
That's wonderful. Great.
See, only females get the privilege of being morons like this. No offense. But like,
Facts.
see, the thing with men is that we have to live in reality, right? If we're fat, losers,
We know immediately we have to live with that reality. We have to, unless you are a simp and you're delusional. It makes perfect sense for a lot of other things because you experience it early in life.
stupid, we immediately get negative ramifications for being idiots. Women, you can kind of go through life and say, I don't know to every answer and not really know how the world
I
works
did answer
and
a
have an
lot of
idealistic viewpoint on things and be fine. Make it 31 years old, relatively, naive and be like, oh God, life is great. Like for men, we have to accept reality. Most women don't like short guys. Most women don't like brokies. Most women don't like fat losers. Women don't want dorks. Hey, we have to either rise up and be attractive and get the women or not.
Yeah.
You on the other hand, well, guys don't cheat, right? Yeah, like I'm going to find my ideal knight in shining armor that's going to be great to me and make $100,000 plus a year, be 6'3", good looking, live in New York City and be monogamous. See me? No, it's not real. And your own experiences have validated what I've told you. Yeah. Men want
high value men have high value options. Right, that's the biggest point that she's missing.
Other women, period. You even said to yourself, I couldn't trust him. Well, get ready to not trust a bunch of motherfuckers.
That is true.
I'm telling you how men really think, and you want to sit here and argue with me, and your own experiences validate what I'm telling you.
He's doing you a favor, by the way.
I'm doing you a favor telling you the truth.
Trying to
You're
help
31
you.
years old. You ain't got much more time.
Yep.
So you can accept the
okay.
reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hurt. The more he's telling her the truth, where was the lie? There was no lie there. That's why the girl right there on the other side, I'm loving her reaction. She been reacting with the, he hit her with the truth the whole time. The whole time. She keeps, If I was there in person, I'd have been, my reactions would have been wow. I'd have been reacting real. You gonna let him say that to you? Don't let him do that, son. Fight back. I'ma hype it up.
Being delulu is delulu.
Right.
Living in a delusional world makes you feel better.
But thinking that is only going to get your heart broken by the end. You know?
Okay.
All right.
You are. You're
Okay.
31 and still single. You're
Yeah.
delusional. You are delusional. Clearly, it has your viewpoint of how the world works has not worked.
Yeah.
It hasn't. And time is ticking.
Facts.
31 years old. You're 10 years past your prime. That's the reality.
Yep. TikTok.
You know what I mean? And you still don't got a guy. It's like you might want to change what you're doing. The definition of insanity is doing the same shit over again, expecting different results. I'm telling you, men operate this way.
That's not the actual definition of insanity. That's a quote, I think, from Albert Einstein. But that's not the definition. A lot of people know that quote, and they've been saying it's the definition for years now. It's a pet peeve of mine. But I believe it's Albert Einstein that said that. That's not the actual definition.
If you don't like it, then cool. Then stay single. Gonna be very difficult for you to find a guy.
There's a quote.
But yeah, anyway.
Good quote too.
And if you don't like it,
I actually like the quote.
you can leave. You're more than welcome to leave at any time.
That is true.
She's gonna stay.
But if you want to sit here and sulk and cry and be a weirdo and
it's
shit,
fine.
Yeah, she was soaking. She was soaking. Before we get into this next video, bye-bye. Before we get into the next video, yeah, she was soaking. She was all hurt. She was emotional. But Myron and Fresh did a really good job at explaining a lot of key details that a lot of women miss, right? And I think as men too, as well, young men, we have to never think like that. That this is a clear example why when you thinking like this, they say it's feminine energy. You need to stop. Be a man, deal with reality, and do with life the best that you can with the cards that are given to you, or work hard to get better cards. That's just the way it is. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed watching the video. Now, if you have some extra time, can you do me a favor? Check out my music. I rap, I sing, and I make beats. All of that should be linked in the description. Also, if you want to watch me live stream, you can check me out on BX Beast Boy Live. That's another YouTube channel. It should be linked to my homepage. And you can check me out on Twitch and Rumble. I'm streaming on all these platforms, man. Trying to just get out there. Also, if you want to support me, you can sign up for my memberships on my channel, as well as my Patreon for as low as $1. You get exclusive access to a bunch of videos early before you even get it on YouTube, as well as videos that's not ever going to be on YouTube. Stuff that actually got me suspended and banned. It's kind of my anti-cancel culture fund for BX Beast Boy. You know what I mean? And it also helps me get resources for certain video essays and things of that nature. Check that out if you're able to. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and join my Discord if you are able to, man. The link should be somewhere within my description or somewhere on my channel. I would really love to see you there, man. That's where you get a chance to talk to me and the rest of my supporters, man. I appreciate you guys. Bang Gang out.